Although I wanted justice, facing this person was something that I did not want to have to do. I was praying that Mr. Buckendahl would find it in his heart to take responsibility for his actions, to save me the pain of having to come face to face with him once again. But it was foolish of me to think that somebody that was capable of doing such a thing would own up to it and show me any type of compassion. Instead, he chose to hire people to paint a picture of someone to the jury who I am not. I felt stuck in the courtroom like that helpless girl I once was, sitting in the courtroom and having to hear these people make me out to be someone that's mentally unstable, delusional, and hallucinated or potentially made up a story out of spite. I come here today not as that helpless little girl or as the person Mr. Buckendahl and his attorneys tried to paint me out to be, but as a mother with endless fears of sending out my own daughter into the world. We tell our children not to worry as we look for the monsters under the bed, but the real monsters are people like him, who are in our daycares, our schools, our churches. It's always people like him who hide behind the power and the title that they have and use it to take advantage and to prey on the vulnerable. To Mr. Buckendahl and the other people in the courtroom, his actions might have been no big deal because they didn't escalate to something more violent or because they weren't personally affected by it. But to the 8-year-old girl I used to be, it was everything. The event consumed my life. I was never able to feel like a normal child again. I wasn't able to have the typical experience in schools anymore because school to me was never about my education from that day on, but more about survival.